Hello guys, this is Will and Ellie from Caribe Coffee Company.
And it's April already, and it's another newsletter video to send you to say hello, we're still here, and also to offer you our product of the month discount, which you will find in the email that contains the link to this video.
Yep.
What is it this week, Mr. Crockamore?
So we offer in this month a Swiftwater decaf from Honduras. And Ellie Ellie want me to tell you about a little bit of the decaf. So decaf or Swiftwater decaf is simple. The name is because it's 100% free, chemical free, decaffeinated coffee beans, and it's used this water method to remove all the caffeine, or the majority of the caffeine, just to let you know. And the decaf has like a toffee, apples, chocolate, walnuts, nuts background. It's one of the best decaf we ever tried.
Yeah, I have to say I've always been against decaf, especially the chemical process, but then this water one, and it really does hold its ability to be a good cup of coffee as well as to be decaf, because I always saw decaf as separate, but actually this is nice, and we've had some really nice feedback from it since we got it in November. Best decaf beans all round. Been waiting a while to get a decaf and it did not disappoint. Very impressed. Happy to try and cut down my caffeine. Great tasting decaf. Really impressed. And this does not lose anything by being a decaf, which is what I was trying to say earlier that I didn't.
Just a reminder, you can leave the reviews on our website, Facebook and Google, and that helps us a lot. So just go through any of those channels. So.
Yes, so please do try it. It's there's nothing wrong with cutting down on your caffeine, but not too much. So last month in the email we did send out a link to a survey, and we just want to say thank you. We have had so many responses. We hope everyone took advantage of their free sample code, and if you haven't, it might be worth waiting until our new shipment comes in. Most of the survey results were very positive and sort of gave us an idea more of who our demographic was and who's buying our coffee, which is wonderful. Nice to meet all of you if we haven't met you before. One of the comments left was about stuff being out of stock, which as a
growing business,
growing business, obviously getting our stock levels when the shipment time does take a while. We choose to go ocean freight rather than air freight because it's so much more sustainable for the environment, but that does add a big lead time onto when our shipments come in. So it's hard for us to get the balance right. We don't want to overstock, but we obviously don't want to understock. So thank you for bearing with us. We do have new stock almost here. It's almost at port. So look out for those out of stock labels disappearing very soon.
Yeah, by the time probably you see in this video, the coffee will be probably just arriving in a warehouse. And the good news is we have a second shipment coming right after. So we are selecting between, we have a lot. We posted a list on Facebook. And then we selected probably 5 or 6 of those coffees, which will be shipping in the next month or 2. So we'll take probably 2 months to arrive. And we're planning a lot of things around that, like copying sessions and stuff like that. But yeah, it's exciting news.
It is, because in the background, it can be really hard for the small family farms to actually export their coffee without help from bigger entities or bigger corporates, which will then take their cut. And that obviously is cost prohibitive for a lot of smaller farms to be able to do it. And one of the reasons Wilma went out last time, other than to sort of give the tip and not shipping donations from yourselves, was to meet farmers from small family farms to try and come up with a way to be able to export without that additional cost to them. And we are hoping that we found a way, and I'm so excited. It's brilliant for them.
But also like a better way for you as a customer. So it's a lot of logistic implementing into this, and then we're working really hard to keep our costs low, so we can offer better quality coffee as we have been doing it, but at a good price as well. So hopefully this is, it's a end-to-end value. We're doing our best that we can.
And like we say, these farmers live amongst this land, and they do take a lot of care with it. A lot of the farmers are rainforest aligned. A lot of them are actually organic, but we don't use the certification for reasons that you already know. So it's really exciting. And then very quickly this month, Wilma did attend the Insider NetZero panel for the Northeast, which was basically a coming together of minds from different backgrounds to talk about how we can work towards having decarbonisation of the Northeast, essentially. And it was very much about aligning with B Corp, which is another regulation, which again is a bit of a struggle for us, but actually it was really interesting, and it was great for women to be there and talk about our experience as a small business.
Yeah, just passing information about how we're trying to do it without, adding more costs or certifications, which we found some of them not necessary, because we're doing the right thing from the beginning as a direct importers, as a farmers, as a family, as a company. And then we would see as a survey running around on a website that if you want to do it, we asking if you're willing to pay more for it.
Yes,
but we're trying to explain why we're taking that route, and because regarding all the certifications and regulations that we are already compliant, because aligned with with Big Corp, we aligned with fair trade,
what
direct
was
trade.
interesting is there was a lot of larger companies and academics that are involved with the B Corp, which is a framework for improved ESG, or environmental social governance. And even the academics there were saying, you don't have to pay for the certification if you just aim to align with it. They don't want the barrier of the cost to stop smaller or family businesses from doing all of this good, and because that is what's happening. And as a sort of independent business, we align with it, but we're not prepared to pass those costs on to our customer.
But also
it's tough.
It's dependent on all of you as a customer. So if you know that the company that you use as a supplier does the best, and and is transparent as we are, you are helping us to grow and pass that information to the rest of it. So moving on,
this bit's about subscriptions. So just to let you know very quickly before we finish is we have set up our subscriptions a little bit differently. I'm going to let Wilma talk about it because he did it all.
So
sorry.
The subscription. We have invested a lot in the subscription models into our website to make it easier, convenient, and better for you. So, and those things come across because it's easier because you can go to a website and select any of your products. It's convenient because you can select the length that you want, and now we have
how many bags we have delivered.
Yes, so we have ongoing and prepaid subscription and different lengths and different amounts of bags, and you can select either of all. So the ongoing subscription have 5% discount now. We have activated that. Our website is live, and that means that you just have an ongoing subscription until you decide to skip it, pause it, forward it, or cancel it, and will be just reactivated on whatever item you select or selection. So now you can do that in any of the coffee selection. But we have a prepay subscription, which we have two sections, where is the subscription section, but now you can do the same in the regular coffee section, and you can select 3, 6, or 12 months, and you get between 10 to 15% discount depending on which length or which amount of subscription.
Prepaid.
But that's prepaid, so you're paying ahead.
You're paying for all of them ahead, and then they're coming out at a set frequency.
And this on our system now, like schedule your own subscription to go out depending on the frequency do you select. So it's very convenient. It's very easy, but also you're saving some money there. And again, I think we're trying to do the best for you guys, and even if we invested into this system.
But let us know if you started, or anyone with ongoing ones, they should get that discount automatically. Give us a shout if you've got any concerns and feedback. We need feedback. So
yes, please. And also you can go to your subscription and add new one, change it, the product. You can buy something single time purchase and add a subscription at the same time, and the system will do all the adjustments. So it's pretty good. So let us know what you think, and hopefully you enjoyed the decaf this month.
Yes, happy Easter and enjoy the spring. We'll see you in May.